What's going on, YouTube? Parrot Snipe. Alright, hey, so I just got done watching one of Bear Independence videos on how do you handle deceased individuals during SHTF situations. And it got me thinking, right? It got me thinking on how to handle that during a CBRN environment. Yeah, I know, here I am, third video in a row. First one was a live stream. Second time was when I was grilling dinner. And now here I am dealing with a garage fire that was put out by me. All because I had an extinguisher and the tools and the knowledge to do so. Anyways, how to handle a cadaver, aka a deceased corpse. Here, let's move over here, shall we? Let's move over here. Moving over, right? So you can see my overhaul work. Let's straighten you guys out. And ta-da! Alright. How to handle the deceased during a CBRN environment. CBRN is not a pretty thing to deal with. There's going to be a lot of convulsions, a lot of defecating, pinpointed pupils, confusion, coughing, gagging, choking, people drowning on their own fluids from inside their body. And what do you do when they finally reach Valhalla and or whatever maker afterlife they purport to? You still got to decon them, right? Still got to decon them. If they have perished, expired, whatever the hell the term is that you want to use, from a chemical, biological, radiological, or nuclear threat, then they still need to get decontaminated. And how do we decontaminate them? Gee, I'm glad you asked that. You decontaminate using 5-gallon buckets, scrub brushes, HTH or pool shock, which is the best alternative that I could find on the civilian market, readily available in quantities. Did I say general purpose detergent? Fuck it. Yeah, general purpose detergent, right? So you're going to use those 3 ingredients: water, pool shock, general purpose detergent. Mix that all up. General purpose detergent, you are going to want to use a plethora of, in accordance with water. I like to do equal parts per water. And HTH, aka pool shock, I would say 9%. 9% of pool shock, right? So with that out of the way, you are going to decontaminate them. Please wear the proper PPE, which includes gloves, suit, mask, right? Don't just get any kind of raincoat. Actually, no. I want to say dependent on the type of agent that you're dealing with, granted that you have some kind of system designed, right, or purchased to detect this agent, whatever it may be, whether it be chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear. 9 times out of 10, a rain suit, yeah, seriously, a rain suit is going to suffice. In the Navy, our J's list is basically a charcoal-lined raincoat and pants with 25 millimeter. Is it 25 millimeter? Whatever. Butyl rubber overboots and gloves, right? So the way how you want to do it is you're going to want to disinfect or decontaminate their gear, remove their gear, right? Set it off to the side for further decontamination. Then you're going to want to decontaminate the corpse. Yep, that's right. You are going to be decontaminating people in their birthday suits. Yeah. Now, I found the 07. I found not 074. I found the 470, right? Which is our little Bible on CBRN. Well, actually, chemical warfare and biological warfare defense, or shipboard defense, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to want to decontaminate their outer clothing. Even if they had all the proper PPE and all the suit, the mask, right? And they had their kit on out the outside, right? You're still going to want to decontaminate them. So this is what you do, right? You have one area for their outer clothing. Outer clothing entails their suit, gloves, overboots, right? So you want to keep their gas mask on because that's what it says in the book. Got to abide by instruction. And this is the best kind of thing that I could see civilians could actually do, right? So you want to have your own little area where their outer suit and outer boots and outer gloves are going to be removed. And then you remove the cadaver. This also works for living people. So this is kind of like a little, you're getting 2 for 1. The way how you decontaminate living versus decontaminate dead. The only difference is the living are moving on their own, the dead are not moving. Yes, I'm saying this all nonchalantly because I'm used to it. Anyways, right? So, have one little area, remove their outer suit, outer gloves, outer boots, if you have them, right? Move them on to the next area. If they can move on themselves, then they can move on themselves. They still got their gas mask on. They still have their regular clothes on. You know, t-shirt, jeans, boots, socks, underwear, hat, right? You want to move them on to the next area once their outer suit is removed. In the next area is your inner clothing undress area, right? In your inner clothing undress area, you are going to have a technician there helping them remove their inner clothing. That includes t-shirt, hat, pants, boots, socks, underwear. Yes, ladies, I'm sorry. But if you want to live, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to see you in your birthday suit, and men too as well. Yeah, we really don't care. Any of us that actually take CBRN defense in any degree as serious, we don't care what you look like. We don't care what we get to see. We're saving your life. You're welcome. Anyways, once their inner clothing has been removed, right, they move on to a shower, right? You know, shower, 2 minutes, fresh water, tap water, something. As long as it's tepid. Tepid means body temperature equivalent, according to me. That's what I call it. Body temperature equivalent. Gee, DC2, why do we say body temperature equivalent? I will tell you why body temperature equivalent. Because what happens when you take a hot shower? Your pores open up. Cool. Your pores open up. Okay, what does that mean for the contaminant on your skin? I will tell you. The contaminant on your skin will get inside your pores and will not be removed. Therefore, you will be considered contaminated still. What about cold water? Okay, cool. Cold water versus hot water. Cold water, your pores close, right? If there's any contaminant in your pores, that contaminant will be stuck there. So either way, hot or cold, you're screwed. You want it to be tepid water, equal to body temperature. Figure out some way. I don't know. I don't have a civilian setup, right? So I guess I'm screwed, but I'm making amends to fixing that. So once they go through their shower, they go in through a purge locker. A purge locker is a place where large volumes of air, I don't know, it could be something like a thick plastic chamber with a leaf blower stuck to the side of it, and at the top, and then like at the bottom is another leaf blower that is sucking air out of it. That way you have large volumes of air going into an enclosed space. How do you want to set that up? I don't know. I'm still working on my own little civilian version, and I might just make a market for it. I don't know. You know, for the preparedness people, I mean, CBR is kind of a very important thing because it is a thing that I cannot shoot at. It is only a thing that I could protect myself and my family from, right? I'm sure you could probably find an area of your house or an extension of your house, like my garage, for example. I mean, my garage, like, I could barely seal this bitch because of my garage door, right? Because I still see light when the garage door is down. Oh, well. So, 4 stages of decontamination. Inner clothing, outer clothing, inner clothing, shower, purge, leaf blowers, and maybe a shop vac. Just keep in mind that leaf blower and that shop vac will be considered contaminated. And I would also suggest that your leaf blower be located in a place where there is uncontaminated air. The only difference between a dead body and a living body is the fact that the living body can move itself, whereas the dead body, you got to do everything yourself, right? So also with decontamination, you're going to want to figure a way how to do body disposal in this little fantasy world that we are coming up with that could be applied to real world applications should something like this happen. And yeah, that's about it. How to decontaminate a body, living and dead. If you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, little ear nuggets here and there. We're about 10 minutes and 52 seconds. So if you can't find 10 minutes, 52 seconds of your day to sit down and watch this and get this ear nugget on CBRN defense, I don't know what to tell you. Someone's knocking at my door, and I shall talk to you guys later. Prepared Snipe, out.